M16 clone for the win. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Mid-Tier Thoughts. A little bit different of a video for you guys today. Now that the weather's getting nicer, it's a lot easier to get out to the range and do a lot more training. Figured we'd do kind of a quick breakdown of some of the drills that we've been trying out lately. Most of these are not too ammo intensive, and they're not a lot of equipment needed. So very simple drills you can do just about anywhere. And since most of these drills are under 10 rounds, you can get a lot of reps in without having to blow through all of your ammo budget. So whether you're here to watch me breathe hard while I run trying to hit targets, or find new drills for yourself, thank you for stopping by. Let's go ahead and break down our first drill. So our first drill is super easy. As you can see on the screen, we've got two targets about 10 yards apart. The paper targets, ignore the metal guy there in the middle. And the idea here is that you will start in between these two targets about 10 yards back. You will run to the right target or the left, your choice. Fire 2 rounds, run to the opposite target, fire 2 more rounds, and then go back where you started. We're judging based on hits and on time. Now, the idea behind this drill is to get your blood pumping and to work on being accurate while under pressure. So obviously the pressure comes from trying to make a good score and being under time and trying to push yourself to be as fast as possible, but also trying to be as accurate as possible. And just about all of us went through the same thing. Our first run was pretty standard, kind of somewhere in the middle, not too fast, not too bad on shots. So we push ourselves and we push ourselves and push ourselves to go faster and faster until we start getting really sloppy with our shots. And that's kind of our threshold that we realize, okay, now we got to kind of slow it down a little bit and build back up to this point. And that, in our experience, is kind of how you get better. Start with a good, solid, clean run on your first go, and then push yourself faster and faster and faster until you start to get sloppy. Then tone it down, back it off a little bit, and then push yourself back up until you start to surpass that moment. Just like working out or running or anything else, kind of establish your baseline, push yourself to failure, then slow it back down, and then continue to try to push yourself until you can get back up to that point and still make those good shots. Also, obviously, safety is a key factor here, as you want to make sure that you're safe on the range.
Speaking of personal safety, when it comes to personal safety online, it's on us to protect ourselves. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura keeps you safe online by doing all the hard work for you. They identify data brokers who are selling your information and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Well, you could, in theory, opt out of these data brokers yourself. Every one of them has a different policy and way of operating, which is why Aura is so nice, since they step in and handle all of that for you behind the scenes. No headache, no problems. Give Aura a few weeks and you'll stop seeing your information on the sites when you search yourself, which will lead to way less spam. I know my Gmail folder is way smaller now that I've started using Aura. Aura will also continuously monitor the dark web and alert you if they find any personal information exposed. Anytime you sign up for a newsletter or a website and that stuff gets leaked, they're there to step in and help you out. They're going to let you know fast if anyone tries to use that information to access your credit or bank accounts. Plus, they give you up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. The Aura app also has a VPN with over 100 virtual locations. Does your VPN do that? You can go to the link in the description or type aura.com/midtierthoughts to try 14 days for free. That'll be enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed and let you know. Stop leaving yourself vulnerable to data breaches and brokers. Go to my sponsor, aura.com/midtierthoughts, get a 14-day free day trial, and see if any of your data has been exposed. Link in description. See below.
20-inch barrel M16 clone. Let's go. Did you hear that thing go forward? Shunk. All right, shooter, are you ready?
The big thing, too, is although these drills are for training, you can still have fun with it. I'm running a 20-inch M16 clone on this, and I'm having a heck of a time. I actually shot better and had my best run with this M16 clone. So you can still have fun. It's nice to do practical, tactical stuff with your normal setups, but also throw a little fun in there. Mix it up. M16 clone for the win.
He just fucking all out was on a 12.
Yeah. Another nice thing about running drills is you get to see how durable your equipment is and see where it fails and how it fails, and get to be very familiar with how to clear malfunctions, as you're about to see here in the next video, where the guy shooting had a catastrophic failure and we're able to clear it and move on with our day.
Are you ready? Stand by.
That was one.
Keep going. Put an extra one in the end. Oh, it's catastrophic failure.
He done broke his gun. Look at that. Gnarly. That's what he pulled out of there.
Crazy.
Send it.
It's weird that it still chambered it. You know, this is what happened. This is the malfunction. It was that stuck in there like that. Weird.
Reloads I really like.
The next drill here is we call a failure drill, or Mozambique, where the idea is you put 2 in the target's torso and then 1 in the head. The
Shooter
idea
ready?
being that if the 2 rounds in the body armor
Shooter
didn't
stand
work,
by.
1 in the head will.
I was way too high on that one. I'm gonna count that as an alpha even though I'm on the line.
Reminding everybody why we have the Geneva Convention in 3, 2,
228.
All alphas. Alrighty.
Woo! Clean.
20-inch
run.
retro for the win.
You ready? Stand by.
$170.
Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. $10.43.
Next, we moved on to bill drills from 10 yards with our rifles, coming up and firing 6 rounds center mass as quick as possible.
That's
5 rounds.
Yeah, I felt like that was 1 short. I was counting in my head.
That was 5. 1 to 7.
Timer's still going, bud. All right, shooter. Are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by.
Shooter stand by.
Stand by.
Now, in my opinion, the best part about running these drills and running them in a group is being able to hold each other accountable and point out each other's flaws.
Okay, you're good.
Running a piggybacked red dot on top of my LPVO is kind of a new thing for me, and I definitely need to run some more dry fire
Right there's
practice.
perfect,
You'll
right?
notice here
Yeah.
in kind of my ready ups that I'm not really keeping my head straight. Now, I'm kind of instinctively sinking down to the LPVO and having to remind myself to bring my head back up, and you'll notice in my runs that slight hesitation. So this was kind of pointed out to me by some of the guys going back to look at the footage. They're absolutely right. And in some of the next runs, you'll see I kind of get a little bit better over time.
Remember, height over bore exists.
Well, the thing is, so I'm getting used to this, right? And so I'm coming up and I'm getting it, but the dot's like high or low, and then I'm adjusting.
Yeah.
And I just gotta spend more time getting used to the high dot.
Dry fire.
Because like if I go with the LPVO, I'm like right on there, right? No problem. But if I gotta do more dry fire with my with my higher dot, yeah. Punch it out, come back in, I'm down, no problem. But since there's no like rest or anything for this,
Right.
it's like I'm coming up and then like having to readjust. I just gotta spend some more time with it.
That's what's killing you on the
Yeah.
time.
Do you want to try another run and keep your head up the entire time?
It's like it's the muscle memory there.
You're
Push it
getting
past that.
down
Yeah.
because I see your neck. You're squatting
Yeah.
your neck down.
So I think I'm gonna let's see. So
Try go all head, all alpha right in the head.
tell my wife that.
Remember, too, when you're out here, to be open to criticism and critiques and to always be willing to improve your skills. I have a great group of dudes that I go shooting with that we're always able to help each other and point out each other's flaws and where we can get better and how we can do better. So just remember to be honest with yourself and know where your flaws are, know what you need to improve, and just keep working at it till it gets better. Now on to some pistol drills.
Start next to that steel target.
Yep. Run back behind the line. So kind of come and pivot, draw, bang, bang, run over. Center, right, left, or however you want to run that. Start in center.
I'm
work
down
your way.
center, right, left.
Center, right, left. Run. Box drill. Yep. To the chest, one to the head.
We'll ignore that one.
We'll ignore this one. We'll go
So just right across.
bang, 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 and then run down, get about roughly 10 yards, and just
I'm even cool with just turning and hitting a target, like so we don't burn through too much line. Literally turn, so like as fast.
Yeah,
as you
make a
can,
long
bang,
shot.
Bang, bang. And just like,
Make a distance shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
because at that point our heart rate.
After a couple runs apiece on that course, we tried a couple of quick draw drills, just coming up, firing one shot as quick as we can out of the holster onto that yellow target about 10 yards in front of us. You'll see in the next couple clips how well we do with that.
Okay, that's ass. Let's do that again. Thumb safety, dude. Thumb safety. Every time.
173.
173.
That's not bad for sweeping it.
With that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out to the end of the video. Again, a lot of these drills, they're super easy. You don't need a lot of stuff, and they don't need a lot of rounds. They're a lot of fun to do, especially get out there with the guys, critique yourselves, push yourselves, get better, always be training, always be getting better. As I will tell you from the get-go, I am not the world's greatest shooter. I am constantly learning, and I'm always getting better every time I go to the range. So get those reps in, get the training in, and remember, have some fun with it, guys.
Yeah. Where we at? Where we at?
Let me see. Let me see.
Down,
Let me see. Let me see it. Let me see it. We got for posterity.
Oh, it's
101.
101. 101.